going on, fellas? Jimothy Spyder, as always, joined by my partner, LeRoy Cannonball, out here on episode 5, big guy. And a kick to the throat to begin the saga, as well as an ominous giant standing in the mist here. Oh, yep, he is over a dead mammoth, it looks like, Spyder. Footage man over there to pay his respects. No, never mind, just kidding. He's gonna loot the dang thing, Cannonball. Yeah, footage man, like, I know you're grieving, but if I could just squeeze in here right quick. Looting the carcass in front of the Morning Guardian, starting this episode out with a bang. Little rat-looking thing on our tail, I mean, if he knew the bloody history, I doubt he'd be running after us, looking at us like we're an easy target. Quite misty out here early, Spyder. A little bit of rain, a little bit of drizzle. Nothing wrong with some perspiration. And footage man looking like I think we gotta get on top of this mountain to kind of get a path to Riften. It's a little bit out of the way, Spyder. That's an understatement. I mean, a little bit out of the way. We're 5 episodes in. We're still not there. Doesn't help that we haven't exactly been in any rush. Look at this. The kick to the throat, and then the axe to the neck. We've seen that a few times, Cannonball, and never really gets old, honestly. I don't like when we see it with the people. I don't like the kill cam with the people, but with these dirty little wolves, who are just abundantly here. I mean, this is, they must have, the wildlife numbers must be insane to sustain this amount of wolves. I mean, we're running into groups of them every 3 steps, it feels like, big guy. Got a shrine over here to the left. Pay your respects. Maybe worshiping, maybe a place to worship for some gods, or just to bury some loved ones. And yeah, again, Spyder. Another wolf and another kick throat axe to the shoulder blade animation. One thing I will say that I have noticed is, hold on, we got someone. There's someone popping around over here, Cannonball. A civilian. And I don't like that footage man already took out his axe. I can see how...
Get away from me, you...
Calling us trash. Okay, footage man, you have my blessing for this one. Who the H greets a person like that? That's a person who's never been punched in the mouth, obviously. Bring back bullying. And I think that's what footage man's motto has been. Lot of delightful trinkets on the young woman. Unfortunately, no booze, as we've been battling that demon now for a while. Her bodyguard coming up. Not much of a battle here, I don't think. Really cool shield, though, big guy. Speaking of cool shields, the shield bash kill cam. Again, I do hope we lift that. Look at that Imperial light shield. How is that not? Is that stronger? We gotta equip that, and footage man on it already. I think he had his eye on that shield as well. Yeah, I love it. Throwing the hide shield that has served us so well onto the dead corpse. Say, it's your problem now, buddy. This thing's a hunk of junk compared to what you've given me. More inventory digging. And looks like one more straggler here. He doesn't know what's happened.
Don't bother me, peasant. I've had a long journey and paid too much coin on these gifts to be late to Vittoria. What?
Yeah, I'll be relieving you of those gifts, yeah. Palladius Carvane. I mean, just his name is pretty tilting. Just his name reeks of privilege. And I don't know about you, Spyder, but I'm gonna enjoy this. This man does have a little run on him, and footage man is electing to try to go long range with it. That fiery bow, setting the man on fire. But you're not really seeing it. Oh, that's right. We're out of charge, Cannonball. What a lucky little rat this guy is. Let's gulp. Yeah, here we go. Gulping down a few stammy potions, and I promise you this guy is cooked. Why not drink a little bit of booze? It goes down so tenderly, so smoothly, Spyder. We tried a sample of that hunting brew mead, and you can tell that's why they pretty much run this place. Run this city. That stuff is tasty. We are rounding that corner like the T-1000 from Terminator 2. And the wine, the mead, the brandy. The spirit, of course, not that beautiful chocolate mocha princess from the 2000s, as he is dispatched. More trinkets, more fine clothes. And do you remember that, Spyder? You remember being a kid, having a crush that is painful?
Well, first, I think we should acknowledge that was probably pretty painful death to endure from this gentleman of royalty, of nobility. It's interesting how you can have a lot of nobility but no class, Cannonball, but anyway, yeah, that one hurt. Seeing that beautiful Brandy on the screen, or worse, saying with that voice from the angels, Brandy, if you're watching this, come get your boy.
Oh yeah, because if she's watching this, she's gonna pick little old bald you, compared to me, Brandy, 9 years in the NFL, 2 All-Pros. LeRoy Cannonball, nice to meet you, sweetheart.
All right, I admit you might have had that time in the, you might have had your glory days, but where did that get you exactly? That's right, sitting right here next to me. I've got just as much of a chance with her as you do.
A lot of flowers and more wolves to dismember. Look at this different kill cam animation here, just grabbing them and sticking them in the neck. As we pass a goat's corpse, presumably killed by that team of wolves back there.
That's a circle of life, Cannonball. Wolf beats goat, drunk maniac beats wolf, and round we go, tale as old as time. Little bunny rabbit doesn't know just how lucky it was to not be cut down by this iron war axe that has, it's got a kill count of probably 700 at this point. It's funny that we still have not changed this weapon, but why would we?
Yeah, it cuts through everybody like butter. Especially the women that we've sent to their early graves. More rats and the lightest of work.
It's really opening up here, Cannonball. Back to the most beautiful part of Skyrim. More wolves. Yeah, this is unreal, the amount of wolves we ran into, but this is really the area of the game where I just fall in love. And I remember playing this back in 2011, and it just really blew my mind, and it holds up really well.
Yeah, the foliage, the trees, the mountains, just the endless little nuggets of discovery that you always end up trespassing through and looting. It is a fun game, and yes, we can't help ourselves. In true Footage Man fashion, finally get some nice scenery, and he wants to dip into a mine. It's like he doesn't understand that gaming videos are a visual medium, Spyder.
You bringing up mediums, I wish we could get one in here. Would love to hear from one of the many bodies that have been laid down through this playthrough.
I don't know if I believe in all that, though. For instance, you never hear a medium channeling, "Oh my god, I'm on fucking fire! It hurts so bad! It hurts so bad!" You just think out of the numbers, at one point, they would channel someone that's in hell.
Well, Cannonball, you know what? Maybe they'll channel me one of these days. Because I truly am in hell. Working with you every day.
Coming at me with the barbed tongue. I don't blame you. I think I kind of woke you up a little bit. Got that testosterone running on you.
Handful of bones. Little skeleton army, mini skeleton army. There's blood coming from them. I don't understand how that's happening. Blood from skeletons. And again, that also could be the people's blood, or what about the endless wolves that have been brutalized?
Getting a word of power, and it doesn't really matter because we haven't unlocked the dragons, so we can't shout. And we climbed the mountain to go down. We should have had a Waymaker or a Pathfinder.
Well, let's be honest, if we had someone like that on the trail with us, Footage Man would just kill him. I think we've seen that the bloodlust is insatiable. And God help us, we're on a little town here. Hopefully there's some authorities. Something to keep Footage Man at bay, and there is a guard. And as soon as Footage Man sees a guard, he just starts running. He knows there's nothing here that we can do.
I do recognize this road, though, Spyder. We're getting pretty close to Riften. If we don't get distracted, and that's a big if, Might have wrapped this whole thing up here. Let's see. And picking a flower, the duality of this character. Picking flowers, yet also murdering unarmed people, or I guess some of those people were armed, but they definitely weren't violent. Yeah, there's one for you. Violence. Perfect timing.
Coming up on a fort, and it does feel a little bit wasteful. With how many wolves have been killed, and we just never even loot them. We're not even taking their pelts, let alone their probably somewhat tough and chewy meat, but I mean, it could help.
And there it is. It's the meme. The helmet of all helmets. The Skyrim helmet. Classic. Should have lifted that off the young man. And footage man running from a battle. We haven't seen this Spyder. Taking off from a scuffle. Surprising.
That is definitely a first for this series. My best guess is he only got paid to do 5 episodes. It does feel like he's rushing a little bit here. And we thank you. I mean, I've been saying that the whole time. Let's get in, let's get out. This didn't have to be a 5-part thing. We probably could have done this in 1 episode. If he didn't have to go around murdering and traversing basically the whole right side of the Skyrim map.
Got these gigantic outhouses, you know, you're going to use those when they send you to those when they know you got that drippy drip from the butt. That's why they're placed so far away from the local city, Spyder.
Actually didn't know that, Cannonball, but I'm always interested in the history of lavatories and the uses of bathrooms in medieval times. You know that. I've always said that. That's actually a line on one of my dating app profiles. But here we are. We made it, big guy.
I remember this guy. He tries to shake us down. Editing just cuts that out. We don't need to see that. We have arrived.
And it feels so good. We have changed as people for seeing this journey.
It's definitely changed my heart. I didn't know that I could support a man like this, but look at him. The slow-mo shot by editing. Nice little cut here. Look at this.
He does look pretty cool. I gotta give him that. And by God, he made that level 1 armor work. Overtime. Not to mention that war axe that got its flowers earlier. What a mission, what a journey. Thank you so much for joining us. It's been a hell of a ride.
Absolutely, and I do hope, despite how long this took and the kind of roundabout way we did it, I do hope we get more Skyrim content. I want to put my piece of paper in the hat. Proverbially, metaphorically. I mean, shoot, give me a hat, I'll do it. I'll do it physically, too. Anything to get more villainous arcs, more murder, more hot blood, and more mentions of that chocolate angel Brandy. One more time, the @ is @Cannonball.
We're wrapping up the series. I mean, if we're gonna drop our ats, I'll do that as well.
No, let's let the viewer get out of here. Like Spyder said, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one.
Good night.